Find your comfortable seated position, something to just kind of come to the present moment in, and we will meet up there. If you'd like, you can draw your eyes closed for the beginning of our time together. And allow yourself to simply arrive here and now. Take a couple big breaths, just allowing your mind and body to come to one space and time. Feel the inhales and the exhales as you breathe deeply. And today, rather than focusing on a quote or a saying, we are simply going to focus on a practice of coming to here and now. And this is something you can do any time throughout your week or day when you may be feeling like your mind is everywhere but the present moment. It's a great exercise to come to here and now. So whether your eyes are open or closed, I'd like you to bring all of your awareness to what you hear right now. So take a couple moments and simply focus on what you hear in the space around you. As you're listening to any sounds in the space around you, just simply describe to yourself what you hear. So you might say something like, I hear the air conditioning blowing. Just begin to list those things in sentence form of what you hear. Gently shift your awareness now to what you feel. So your hands may be resting on your lap. You can feel the legs or the lap under the hands. Maybe you feel the ground beneath your seat, or simply the air on your skin. But allow yourself to begin to feel the space around you. And once you've taken some time to observe, begin to describe. So notice what you feel, and then in sentence form, say to yourself what you feel and what it feels like. Gently shift your awareness now to your nose. Begin to smell the air around you. Now, it may not smell like much if you've been in your room for an extended period of time, but notice if you can pick up on any sort of scent. Begin to describe to yourself what you smell and what it smells like. If your eyes are closed, gently peel them open and begin to look around the room. Notice what you see and just allow yourself to take in everything all around you. So look around, notice what you see. And just like we did with the other senses, begin to describe what you see and what it looks like. So you can describe colors, shapes, things, whatever it is, whatever comes to you. Just begin to have this internal narrative describing what you see. Allow yourself to really take in the space that you are in through all of your senses now. allowing what you hear, what you smell, what you feel, and what you see to just come in towards you. And again, eyes can be open or closed at this point. Again, just allow yourself to arrive in the space you're in. Now, if you had to describe this space with an energetic quality, how would you describe it? So you can describe it with words like it's peaceful, or maybe it's chaotic, whatever it is comes to you. If you had to describe the aura of the space, the general feeling of the room around you, what would you say? Once you have that descriptive word or couple of words, just let yourself be there in that space. Really feel into what you just described. And as we just arrived in the space that we are physically in, we are going to arrive in our bodies through our Shamatha meditation. So I'm going to start our timer for us and we'll begin our technique. If your eyes are closed, I'd like to invite you to peel them open and gaze towards the ground about 3 to 6 feet ahead of you. So while you're most likely in a house right now, in a room, your soul resides within your body, almost like a house and the space you're in. We have your body and the soul within. We'll find our way to feeling within the body and our internal space. So gently draw your awareness towards the legs and the feet. Maybe you wiggle the toes, but allow the feet, the toes, the legs to soften. Notice how they feel. Allow gravity to just gently pull the legs towards the ground beneath you. Relax the hips, the sits bones, and the pelvic region. Again, just allow your mind's eye to hang there for a moment, noticing how it feels. Begin to sit up nice and tall by stacking every vertebra one on top of another, working up the spine through the back of the neck, eventually pulling the crown of the head up towards the ceiling above you. Take a couple moments and simply feel into the back body. As the back is strong and lifted, we'll begin to open into the front of the body. Start by relaxing the forehead. Soften the eyebrows and the eyes. Rather than staring at one point in particular, just allow the visual field to enter through your eyes. Soften the cheekbones, the jaw. Relax the lips and the mouth. Soften the ears. Simply feel into the face for a couple of moments. Allow it to relax. Relax the front of the throat. Soften your chest and the space around your heart. Pause here, feel into the throat and the chest. Gently begin to soften the rib cage and the belly. And yet again, just feel this region of the body. Allow the arms to effortlessly hang by your sides as the hands rest on the legs. Relax and feel into the arms, allowing the shoulders to melt down the back body, creating space around the neck and ears. As we're here in our body, we'll begin to feel the breath. Bring your mind's eye or your awareness to the nostrils. Can you feel the gentle brush of air in and out as you breathe? Notice what it feels like. and simply be with the sensation. Gently lower your awareness to the chest. Can you feel the breath in this region of the body? Feel into the subtle rise and fall of the chest with every inhale and exhale. And just let yourself be with the goodness of the breath in the chest. Eventually lower your awareness towards the belly. Can you continue to feel the breath, but now in this region of the body? On the inhales, the belly presses out and expands. On the exhales, the belly softens as the belly button makes its way towards the spine. Allow yourself to simply feel the breath within the belly and the torso. Though the eyes are open, our gaze is inwards as we feel every inhale and exhale arrive and exit the body. Allow your mind to steady and rest on the feeling of the breath within. You may notice every inhale and exhale in multiple areas of the body throughout the cycle of the breath. You may notice it prominently in just one. But allow yourself to be a detective of the breath, feeling every region of your inhales and exhales. Just like we arrived in our external environment, the breath brings us inwards. All you have to do is simply feel the breath. Notice the gentle ripple with every inhale and exhale. Allow the mind to be held by the sensation of breathing. As you're here, feeling every inhale and exhale, the mind will naturally wander and think about other things. That is okay. We're simply here to observe, notice what happens, and return back to the breath. If the mind gets distracted but you're still feeling every inhale and exhale, then just keep doing what you're doing. If at any point you forget about the task of feeling the breath, label that thinking and return to feeling every inhale and exhale. Anything other than feeling the breath is considered thinking for this practice. So whether your mind goes on external or internal distractions, when you become aware, label whatever the mind's doing thinking and simply return to the breath. We are not here to shut off the minds. We're here to simply be with ourselves as we are. So allow your practice to take whatever shape that it wants to tonight. Become an observer, be aware, bring the breath to the forefront of your awareness, and when anything else comes through that allows you to forget about the breath, simply label it thinking and return. Take the next couple of moments to practice this technique. Be easy with yourself. Find love for yourself. And simply allow yourself to be here and now. Gently draw your practice to a close. Feel free to add subtle movements to your body and just feel the body as it moves. Maybe you close the eyes or keep them open. Find what feels good for you. We'll eventually meet up with the palms touching at heart center and eyes drawn closed. Today we took some time to not only arrive within the space that we are in, but also the space within ourselves. Take a couple moments and consciously observe how you feel within. Draw your awareness to your mind and your head space. Notice how it feels right now. What word describes the state of your mind? Gently draw your awareness to the body and notice how it feels. What word describes the state of your body? And eventually tune into your emotional well-being, noting the emotion that you feel right now. Take a couple of moments to simply be in your body and the space that you are in. Allow yourself to simply be, soaking in the goodness of here and now. Gently give yourself a smile. Notice how it feels to smile. And truly thank yourself for showing up here this evening, for dedicating your time to your health, to your life, and your practice. And thank you so very much for sharing your beautiful energy and practice with me here this evening. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.